Hey, welcome back to the 5 things I wish I would have known before planting my church. Again, my name is Mike. It's so fun to be together today as we look at this list of 5 things. Just to kind of recap the list, the number 1 thing that I wish I would have known is the burden of pastoring. Number 2 is the loneliness of leadership. Number 3 is the demand for fresh content. Number 4 is the pressures of the financial management. And number 5 is the fulfillment of changed lives. And as we talked in the last video, we talked about the burden of pastoring. What leads into that is the loneliness of leadership. Now, leading a church is way lonelier than I thought. I thought that leading a church was going to be full of relationships. I thought it was going to be full of friendships. I thought that we would always be on the same page. Every vote was going to be unanimous. Everyone was going to always be headed in the same direction. But what I discovered as the leader is that every decision sometimes was met with some resistance. Now, pastoring is different than leading. Pastoring is all about the people, caring and loving on the people. But leading, sometimes during critical times, during crucial seasons, I had to make some tough calls. Those tough calls can range from, do we add a second service or a third service? Do we change venues? How do we manage our finances, which we're going to talk about in a later video? All of these things kind of connected to one another. And what I've discovered is that when it comes down to making a decision, leadership is lonely, and sometimes people are looking to you and only you for the answers. There are some answers that only the leader at the top can give. There are some answers that only the person in charge can give, and leadership is lonely. So I want to encourage you with this. Although leadership is lonely, you don't have to go at it alone. At the Church Multiplication Network, we've designed events, resources, but above that, relationships to help you navigate through the lonely seasons of your church planting journey. And I want to let you know that CMN is here to back you up. We are here to encourage you, to equip you, and to resource you with the relationships you need. So although you might have to make tough calls, you might have to transition a staff member out, you might have to move an entire church to a new venue down the road, you might have to make some really tough financial decisions for the church. I want you to know that you don't have to make those alone. At the Church Multiplication Network, we are here to help. And when you engage into the network, when you get in relationship with other pastors, you don't have to make critical, big decisions by yourself. Upcoming next, we're going to talk about the demand for fresh content. I'll see you in the next video.